welcome again to ChadNass TV, sorry. Today we are going to continue our grammar lessons, and I have chosen to talk about past perfect tense. Okay, when we say past perfect tense, we understand that we are going to talk about two forms, okay? Past perfect simple and past perfect continuous. Let's begin with the past perfect simple. And whenever we study a new tense, we have to study two things, okay? The form and the use. I mean by the form is how we conjugate verbs with this tense. So let's begin by studying the form and the form, okay? And to do this, we have to study affirmative forms, negative forms, and interrogative forms. And I begin with the affirmative form. And this is very important to know concerning students and all students. So we have to begin with any affirmative sentence begins with the subject, okay? So subject, then, this is very important, this one, is the auxiliary, had. It's very important. And then verb. This verb is in past participle. That's for the affirmative form. Then we move to the negative. When we say negative means I'm dealing with this not. Where shall we put this not? Okay? So, and know exactly the possession of this not. And this is very important, okay? Subject plus, so we say had not. And we make the contraction and it becomes hadn't plus verb plus, I will say, P and P. This stands for past participle, okay? And then we move to the question. Interrogative form means sometimes we need to ask questions by using past perfect simple. So what do we need to form an interrogative sentence? We need the following structure. We need we need WH plus had plus subject plus verb, and this verb is in past participle and of course question mark. So you notice here the inversion of subject and auxiliary. Now please let me tell you something about this interrogative structure. Means we can talk about two things here. We can do two things here. If we start from the auxiliary, so we are talking about a yes-no question. And if we start from here, we are talking about WH question. And we know what they mean by yes-no question. A yes-no question is a question in which we answer by yes or no. So, let's move to the following. And we say that, or let's talk now about the past perfect simple. Now, normally we use the past perfect simple to talk about two past actions. Okay, just a minute. Two or more than two past actions. Let's say that we'll talk about two past actions, okay. Two past action. So, when studying the past perfect simple, and we are dealing with two past actions, we need to do something here. We need to show the order of these two past actions. Means to show which action happened first and which action happened second. That's when we need the past perfect simple. So the rule says that the first action, look, the first action must be put into past perfect simple. Then the second action that followed must be put into what? Into simple past. Is it clear? But please try to remember this order. So we are talking about two past actions, and then we need to show the order of these two actions. So what shall we do is to put the first action in past perfect simple, and the second action that followed is in simple past. Now, what do we need to do? Next is try to imagine two actions happening, for example, yesterday or in the past, okay? So, example, I'm going to give you two past actions. So, say, I did my homework. I did my homework at 9 o'clock p.m. Then there is another action. For example, my father came in at 10 p.m. Remember, we're talking about order. We're talking about first action and second action. And that's why I give you, in this example, I give you the time just to help you understand the order of these actions. So, no, in the example, no need to use the time when we link these two actions. So what do we need? We need join these two actions in one sentence. So we can say, it becomes, when, for example, when my father came in, I had already done my homework. Okay. What do you notice here is we have joined these two actions, and we understand exactly where is the first action, and I'm talking about this one, and we understand also the second action, which is the coming of my father. What do we notice also is the use of this linkers, okay, like this one, already. When we say already, we understand that we're talking about the first action. So, the following step is that we are going to talk about these expressions that are used with past perfect simple. And so expressions or adverbs used with the past perfect simple. Okay, I'm going to cite some of them here. So we have already talked about, for example, when, then before. We talk about already. We talk about also after, because we have. Then we can talk about as soon as. We talk about till and until, and of course, we can talk if we have in a sentence by the time. So if we have this adverb or this expression, this by the time introduces what? The second action. So we need, it is in simple past. We have to pay attention to this. So this is concerning some adverbs that we use we can talk also about ever, okay? Ever and never. Ever is used in questions, and never it has a negative form. So I hope you have understood well this lesson concerning the past perfect simple, and I think that's all for today. But please, before finishing the course, I'd like you to write down all your remarks, or if you have any questions, any suggestions, you can write this on your commentaries. And please don't forget to subscribe and activate the ring bell. Thank you, and thanks for watching, and see you next time, inshallah. Okay, bye.